This tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to talk about some top 8 new features about Android Studio Koala. So there is a recent release that Android made recently, that is Android Studio Koala. That's a feature drop 2024.1.2. As you can see here, that's Android Koala feature dropped 2024.1.2. So we're going to talk about some interesting new features about this Android Studio. Okay, so let me just give you the overview of what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about using Android Studio device streaming. We're going to talk about upgrading to Android 15, like using unified Google services sign in. Okay, you previewing the wear OS styles, wearing using device UI shortcuts, previewing compose glance widgets using the Pixel 8a emulator, IntelliJ platform updates. So we're going to talk about all these new features about Android Studio Koala. So this is my Android Studio. I have already, as you can see here, I'm using JetBrains toolbox to update the Android Studio to the latest version. So it's a very amazing tool that you can use. So whenever there is a new update, like it will just give you the it will notify you, and you can just easily update using this JetBrains toolbox. Okay guys, so let's go and drop on the things that we're going to talk about Android Studio Koala. So let's talk about the development enhancements that Android Studio Koala has provided us. So we can use Android device streaming. It's pretty as you can see here, you can to connect to the device, you need to go to Android Studio tools. You can just go through tools and device manager directly from here. Okay, or you can just directly to go through this menu sections, that is device manager here. So here, as you can see here, there is a new button here. This will help you to configure device streaming projects. Just click there, and after selecting, you can choose from available devices, including the newly added Pixel 9 series, Samsung Galaxy Fold, Samsung Galaxy, as you can see here, and Pixel series, Pixel 8, 9 and 9 Pro, 9 Pro Fold, Samsung series, Motorola series, Fujitsu series, like all these things. So you can just as you can see here, like Android device streaming, it's powered by Firebase, and it provides secure direct ADB access to the wide range of Android devices, which you can use to debug and interact with your app. So Android device streaming is a beta services and may encounter service disruptions or issues as performance improves. Okay, so you can just select the Firebase Spark plan project to for limited access at no cost, or you can select a Blaze project for pay-as-you-go access that's billed monthly. So this is pretty easy. So you can select from the device you want the access, and the device you selected are added to the device manager, and deploy target drop down menus in the main toolbar. So as you can see, there is no cost associated with this action. So that's it guys. So you can just use Android device streaming. This is a new feature, and moving further, we will just see also some another upgrading feature, that is you can upgrade directly to the Android 15. It's pretty simple. You just need to open the upgrade assistance. You need to just go to the tools, Android SDK, Android SDK upgrade assistant. So you can just go to your upgrade assistant, and then just you can using this upgrade assistant, you can select your project and choose from the project you want to upgrade. You can pick the upgrade here, as you can see here, like Android 8 to Android 8.1, or 8.1 to 9, 9 to Android, all this this is your Android upgrade assistant. Assistant assistant. Okay, you can just check it out also here. you can also select how you can upgrade your project from Android Gradle plugin upgrade assistance. So this assistant will actually guide you through the necessary steps, including reviewing changes and applying them. That's pretty simple, guys. So now let's move further. So let's understand there is another feature, that is you can use a unified Google services sign in. You just see that I'm just signed in, so you can just go and sign in there. So you can just click the profile avatar, and on the top right corner of the Android Studio you can just click this profile avatar, and if you are not already signed, just enter your developer account credentials and just sign in and grant the permissions, the necessary permissions for services you want to use. Okay, that's it. It's pretty simple. And this is the cool thing is like it's unified Google service sign in. So so you just sign in once, and like you just give the grant the permission for the necessary service you want to use. That's pretty simple. And now let's go to the another interesting feature, that is you can preview Wear OS tiles in your Android Studio Koala. So you just add the Jetpack tiles library version, and then you define the your tiles appearance and behavior using Jetpack Compose, and run your apps, and tiles preview panel will appear showing how your tile will look on different devices. This is about previewing your Wear OS tiles. So now let's move further about debugging and profiling. There's one interesting tool about how you can debug using Android Koala. That is, you just go to your tools, like go to your view, and in your tools window just go to your like running devices, or you can also go directly from your this menu panel here. Okay, you just go to your running devices, and in this running devices you can choose the device you want to test. So this is the device I want to test. You can just click the shortcuts. This is very interesting and amazing tool, guys, because if you just see, this is the device UI shortcuts. From here you can just it's a very handy feature, because you can just switch your dark theme. Okay, you can also switch on your talkback for accessibility checks. You can just select to speak. You can just choose the font size for text to zoom, and display sizes. This is a very handy tool. It's like a device setting shortcuts, so you can use it to for your debugging purposes. Okay, for your applications. This is a very handy tool that Android you can just, this is one of the amazing feature about Android Studio Koala release. Okay, and then you can also, there is another interesting feature, is like you can just create a glance widget, define your widget using Jetpack Compose glance, import the necessary libraries and the widget. You can just run your app, and you can just preview your widget automatically in your IDE. So this is also another cool feature about previewing Compose glance widgets. And now we can also, there is another interesting feature, that you can use the Pixel 8a emulator. You can just go to your AVD manager. Okay, device manager, just click here. Let's create a new virtual device. You see there is a Pixel 8a. You select and choose Pixel 8a device from the list. Start the emulator. You can just add the necessary recommended API versions. Okay, and you can just go next, and this is it. Like you can use the Pixel 8a emulator directly in your device manager. Okay, and okay, so finally, to wrap up, there is also some interesting IntelliJ platform updates that has been incorporated in your Android Studio Koala. That is, you are using the Java 22 features. You can, so using this, you can write code using the new features introduced in Java 22. So you can also work with large files, like you can use the improved terminal and sticky lines to navigate and edit large files more efficiently. So this is all about it, and you can also go and check out the information about Android Studio Koala from the documentation. And that's it, guys. So catch you up in the next lecture.